That's all I have to do is just drive. That's mine.
For Columbus.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Back to Stevenson. Paul George with the steal. Here's Howard. Kicks it to Westbrook. Millsap with the steal.
Damn it, why did Durant move?
Stevenson drives it.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Here's Chambers, and that's not going to go.
I don't take it easy on
So
anybody,
that brings
homie.
the first half to a close. Columbus leads
I'm just
by
kidding.
13.
Well, I mean, we'll probably play
Step
together.
away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Duncan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Curry. And there's Bryant. And it's George in the small forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Anthony's
Oh, it's only a 2. What's up, Brandon King? Not much.
Looks like he came out of the locker room ready to go.
Irving with it. Favors sets the pick for Irving. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Anthony with the screen on Irving. Curry dishes to Carmelo. Here's Millsap. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
That's the way you creep back into a game. Get those key stops, push it down the floor with your transition game.
Now Curry. 11 points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. It's DeRozan with the drive. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Now a timeout call by Columbus. Substitution here for Columbus. Davis is checked in for Duncan. Durant comes in for Carmelo Anthony. LeBron, he's checked in for George. And James Harden subbed in for Bryant. Davis setting the pick for Harden. James. Harden the pass to Durant. He kicks it to Davis. Second chance shot.
God, he's so big.
Off the glass. That one's good. And Columbus leads by 13.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
The drive by James. Here's Durant. And again, it's
I've got
Columbus.
his shot down perfectly.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Irving against Curry. Outside DeRozan. Millsap is screen on Hart.
Why wouldn't
And
Davis?
DeRozan throws it down.
I hate that shit.
Well, the pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back
It's just
to
a
it.
two.
Make them stop you.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots
Fuck.
now.
It's Iguodala with the drive. No good. Good D by James.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented.
Who was he
any kind
throwing
of
that to?
momentum swing. I tell you what, that's just a
Were there any
major
games tonight?
unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Boston making some changes. Chambers is checked in for Favors. Barry comes in for Andre Iguodala. Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, I'll give you another
for
one.
DeMar DeRozan.
I'll give you another shot.
Durant.
Durant.
That's good.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did
Uh-oh.
not hesitate to rise up and bury that three. This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And James gets it to go.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
And the pass to Stevenson. Irving with a clean look. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Irving's got 5.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them
I was
down.
driving on that
They're
one.
going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
And it's blocked. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving double team.
Yep. That's going to be my ball.
And so here's Columbus. And here is Curry. 11 points in the game. In the corner, Harden. He shoots again. And James with a nice bucket inside. James has got 13.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his
If he makes
part.
that, no.
Also
He
play
won't
on the
make that.
Columbus leading by 15. On the floor for Boston. They've got Kyrie
going
Irving
up there
is
and just,
DeRozan. Then there's Barrett. And it's Millsap in at the
They're
power
gonna
forward.
jam that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Columbus.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Anthony on the wing. 3-pointer. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston trails by 17. From 11 feet away, Irving misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that.
Ooh, Mellow.
Work they've been doing on the
Don't
interior,
get
no
mad,
question.
get mellow.
That's, I think the main reason they have this lead.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better.
Oh!
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. There's the dish to DeRozan. And stolen by Howard. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Ah!
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Boston trails by 21. Irving kicks to DeRozan. Back to Irving.
You know, there are around 150 current NBA players with D-League experience. The developmental league, which started back in 2001 with 8 teams, now has 18. The structure has changed a little bit over the years, but I think you have to say that the D-League has become a big success for the NBA.
And you know, this season the Knicks, the Pistons, and the Magic
He
acquired
has nobody on his
single affiliation
team.
with D-League teams, and that's
LA
a
Giggle?
trend. The Knicks and Pistons
The hell was
moving
that?
them close to White Plains, New York, and Grand Rapids, Michigan, respectively. Looking to develop players within their system and get them back and forth quickly from their D-League assignments. Makes sense and looks to be moving towards more of the Major League Baseball model.
LeBron with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. The offensive rebound. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass. And Columbus leads by 21.
Boy, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Iguodala outside. Charity stripe shot. And he gets
You can
it
have
to go.
that garbage.
And of the 18 D-League teams, 15 are in single affiliation, Steve, with one NBA team. About half of those owned outright by their parent ball club.
Well, it's moving in that
Why would you go
direction.
for that?
A place to develop talent and test out new methods. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see every NBA team with their own D-League affiliate before long.
Here's Millsap from 10 feet out.
Luck.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. Westbrook dishes to DeRozan. Pass to LeBron. And oh, he just jams it.
Yes,
right
sir.
over Derek Favors. Wow. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've
You
got
get
it, Clark.
alley-oop, you'd be like, huh. What is that, shaking my head?
Here's Irving. DeRozan with a screen for Irving. This is the Millsap. For 3.
I'm there.
You got to look to move the ball inside more, I think. The 3 isn't there like it was in the first half, so you got to be able to show some balance in your offense. If the 3's not there, take what the defense gives you.
Forgot the comment.
Fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on DeRozan. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
You look at hard fouls and what's now considered a flagrant foul. The referees in the league has really sort of changed the rule over the course of the last decade. And I think it's for the better. Oh, look out!
Huh.
Really shaking.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Boston again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard.
Jesus.
Rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for Columbus.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Oh my God!
They just cracked it open and made it.
The score was 50 to 74.
Yeah, I like that.
And you have
last
to look back
minute,
at this and
I
see
need to
what
go
a
back
huge
and look at
game
that
it's
one.
been for James. Well, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got. Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.